Okay, so tell me a little bit about Pride Industries and how it all got started.
Pride Industries is unique. We're a social enterprise, started in the 1960s. We believe we were probably one of the first social enterprises in the United States. And that means we provide business services to fuel our mission, which is to create employment for people with disabilities. And it started in 1966 by a group of parents who were concerned about their adult children who had disabilities and how they would care for themselves and support themselves after the parents passed. And so they wanted to create employment so that their adult children could have a paycheck and start living independent lives. Fast forward, Pride is a very large organization now. We're in 16 states plus DC, working for everybody from the federal government to large businesses.
Oh, that's cool. So tell me
Mhm.
a little bit about some of the services that you provide at Pride Industries.
Well, certainly for our employees with disabilities, we have our workforce inclusion team where we will help people, we'll kind of help shepherd them through sometimes the Department of Rehab and the different regional services that are available to them to get them set up to get employment. We also have some different training programs. And then on the business side, we provide facilities management, total facilities management. So everything to run a building. We do that across, millions of square footage a day of building space. And then we also have manufacturing, logistics, and supply chain. So, shipping things out on behalf of large customers. We have HP's been a customer for 20 years. We assemble and ship medical devices. We did a lot of PPE for the state of California. So a lot of companies rely on us to get their products to their customers as well, and
Mm-hmm.
assemble them and manufacture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So who are the stakeholders that you sort of partner with in your efforts at Pride Industries?
Well, we have a variety of stakeholders. We have partners with like disability organizations and folks who have barriers to employment, whether government or other nonprofit organizations. So we partner with them, to kind of help secure the employment. We also have community partners where we place people with disabilities in the roles in our community, as well as we also employ a lot of people. So community partners that kind of they may have like one or two jobs available. And then we have our large customers where, like I said, we run facilities for their buildings, we manufacture and assemble their products and ship. So we work with a lot of different stakeholders in the community for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit about the impact that you guys have as an organization, specifically to the disability community, communities as a whole? If you could talk about that a little bit.
Well, certainly we have our I Am Able helpline. That's 844 I Am Able. And that first of all is free to callers. Just in our experience, not everyone is aware how to get services to even get started. Right. Certainly the Department of Rehab and the regional services have wonderful services, but not everybody knows about them all the time because there's just so many people out there. So we try to help support people learning about these things and pointing them in the right direction. But then also, like, as I mentioned, we have training and then the placement and job coaching. So depending on the employee and the level of support they require, we have job coaches who will sometimes go with the employees, help them get trained up on the job. Sometimes then kind of once they're trained, either depending on support need, they could be with them during the day. They could be checking in on them, once a week. And that really helps people to be more successful. We're very into also trying to be person-centered and matching people with the job that they like, and kind of after they've been doing it a while, even reviewing that with them, saying, you still enjoy doing this? Perhaps you want to try something new. So basically getting people on paths to careers and meaningful employment.
Yeah. Finally, how do you guys as an organization create an inclusive and welcoming environment for people with disabilities?
Well, for one, we work with employers to kind of help them understand how to create environments that are more inclusive. You know, and we ourselves use closed captioning. We have ASL translators, for example. We try to use kind of plain language in our materials. Our website is as compliant as can be in today's standards. Like I said, we have job coaches who help people, and just giving people a chance. Like community, we're very committed to educating the public about the value of hiring folks with disabilities and giving them an opportunity to prove what their talents and skills, because we have found that it's a wonderful population of people who are eager to work and have talent, and they want to contribute as well.
Yeah, that's cool.